How's it going, everybody? My name is just Jared, but you guys can just call me Jared, and welcome back to another No Man's Sky video. And in this one, I'm going to be going through all the No Man's Sky Next patch notes since launch of No Man's Sky. Now, the reason why I'm going through them since launch and not just the recent ones is because I usually do this, but I haven't, and I'm a little behind because of, well, I was addicted to just playing the game, and I still am, but then I was super sick, and then I was in the ER, so anyway, here I am back again. And we're going to go through all these patch notes. Now, some of them I'm just going to kind of fly by really quickly. Some of them I talk about. Some of them are still kind of not fixed, but kind of are. So there's still a number of bugs in the game that Hello Games needs to address, but a lot of the major ones are gone. I haven't really had any issue recently with really anything, so anyway, let's talk about patch 1.51, and just like that, magic, it's on the screen. So, here are the bug fixes. Fixed an issue where players who saved after partially repairing some items of technology would be unable to load that save game. Please note that if the game has not been resaved, then progress has not been lost and will be recovered. Awesome. Fixed a crash caused by memory corruption. Fixed a crash in the animation system. Fixed a crash when saving on a freighter. Fixed a crash when fleet expeditions end without their capital ship present. Fixed a number of memory leaks. Fish an issue where warping in multiplayer could cause players to spawn on a planet rather than in space. Fix an issue where freighter bases would be in the wrong position. Fix an issue where the build menu could crash if there was nothing available to build. Fix an issue where players would be unable to warp during the antimatter stage of the tutorial. I had that. Fix an issue where the mission destination would be incorrectly reported as in another system at the hermetic seal phase of the tutorial. Fix an issue where upgrade modules installed in the main exosuit inventory could not be saved correctly. That sucked. Fix an issue where portable refiners placed near each other would share inventories. That was an exploit. Fix an issue where the cockpit of some ships would continually open and close. Thank the Lord. Fixed an issue where new controls were missing from the controls page. Fixed a crash in creature routines. Fixed a crash when multiple players put ammunition into a refinery. Fixed for occasional crash when receiving mission rewards. Fixed for crash when adjusting anisotropic filtering settings in the graphics option menu. Alright. Fixed for potential crash in geometry streaming. Improvements to texture caching for AMD GPUs. Fixed an issue where some players still had physical nanites in their inventory that could not be spent at vendors. Granted players nanites when they dismantled their obsolete technology. Spent nanites on new upgrades and space stations. Added a tutorial mission to guide players through the restoration of their old base. Fixed an issue where players were unable to build frigate terminals in creative mode. Fixed an issue where S-class ships changed appearance. Fixed an issue where players were unable to build the base cache on their freighter to retrieve compensation for the loss of their freighter base. Fixed an issue where some exosuit technology was not converted to obsolete technology. Please note this does not apply retroactively to save games that have already been upgraded. Improve the mapping of old substances to new substances during the save upgrade. Please note this does not apply retroactively to save games that have already been upgraded. Okay. Alright, there's, what was that? 1.51. Wow, this video, super scripted, as you can tell. We're going to jump right over to 1.52. By the way, all these patches are available on every single console and including PC. That's why I started and decided today would probably be a good to do it because finally all the consoles are caught up to PC when it comes to patches. Anyway, patch 1.52. Fix an issue that will restore more save games for players who saved with partially repaired tech. Fixed an issue where players who had partially repaired a piece of broken technology would have an incorrect item in the repair interaction. Fixed an issue where players in underwater bases played the wrong animations. Fixed an issue where freighters incorrectly reported that they did not have enough fuel to warp. That's an issue I think that's still going on. Fixed a crash in the base building system. Improved garbage collection and reduced memory footprints of physics. Prevented occasional crash in animation. Reduced memory footprint of planetary textures from space. And resolved some stability issues seen in some specific time zones on the PlayStation 4. And that's 1.52. 1.52.1. Fixed a case where invalid characters would cause saves to fail to load. Fixed the base restoration mission failing to find a proper site for your legacy base. Fixed an issue where players would not know the Living Glass recipe or the Blueprint Analyzer recipe after upgrading their save. A lot of people are having the Blueprint Analyzer issue, so that should be fixed now. Fix an issue where players would not know the Frigate Fuel blueprint if they undertook the fleet tutorial in multiplayer. Once again, I do believe that Frigate Fuel blueprint glitch is still going on. Not sure, I don't think that fixed it entirely. Fixed a number of issues with Galactic Commission missions that involved freighters. Fixed an issue where players would not see their ships docked aboard a freighter when loading. Have that happen. Fixed an issue where players would see multiple ships docked on the same landing pad when loading. Fixed an issue where the freighter bridge would unload after accepting a mission from the Galactic Commission terminal. Fix an issue where players would be jettisoned into space after warping aboard another player's freighter. I have not had that happen, but that sounds like a blast. Get it? Fixed a number of text bugs and fixed a number of incorrect prices. Now that fixed the number of incorrect prices actually fixed the selling prices of artifacts, which used to sell up to 20 million and now can only sell up to 2 million. If you want more info on that, check my latest video before this one. Patch 1.52.2, and once again, magically, boom, it's on screen. This one was pretty small. Fix an issue with freighter expeditions where, under very specific circumstances, a certain pattern of loading and reloading within a limited time frame could cause saves not to be loaded. Who had that, really? And improvements for text translations, especially Japanese. And then we get to, last but not least, 1.53, the last patch to go live on PC and PS4 and Xbox One. And here we go. Magically, boom, once again on screen. Fix to restore save games for players affected by a specific issue with freighter expeditions. Fix for an occasional white screen crash during loading. Fix for frigates not reporting their damage state correctly. Fix for an issue that could block players in the Fuel the Warp Drive stage of the tutorial. That I still think is still going on. I think I have a friend of mine who still has that issue. So it hasn't been 100% fixed. Fixed for repairing broken ship slots in creative mode. Improvements to exocraft laser damage. Okay. Improvements for animations while turning, jetpacking, and standing on objects. Memory optimizations to improve stability. Thank you. Preventative fix for potential stability issue with mission handling. And there you go. If you experience any issues, let them know by submitting a bug report, and I will leave that link in the description. If you have any bugs, any issues, link in the description. I've submitted a few. Recently, I haven't, like I said, come across many issues. I know there's a lot of problems with the discovery menus not syncing up in multiplayer. I know there's still issues with freighters and fleet missions and expeditions. I know there's a lot of stability problems on the PlayStation 4, especially, as well as the PlayStation 4 Pro, which I have. Still stability problems. I don't have much crashing. I know there's still underwater issues, like when you build a base underwater, your base is filled with water. There's a lot of things that they still have to fix, but it seems like they're trying to go for the more like game-breaking ones first, and the ones that are in like stopping progression, which is probably the best case. I know the glyphs are glitched. Once you get 1 or 2 glyphs, you can't get any more. Yeah, so they're going through them. I'm sure we'll get more news on more patches, and every time there's news on a patch, I'll upload a video so you guys know, what new things are coming. A lot of this stuff is old news or a few days old, so I just figured I'd go over it just in case a lot of you don't, keep up with No Man's Sky's release log on their website, or aren't, following everybody on Twitter or whatnot. So, well, that was my phone. Thank you, LZ, for Legacy Zero ruining and interrupting the video. Nice. Anyway, I'll end it there before another message goes off. So yeah, if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up. No, I know it wasn't like crazy or anything, but definitely keep tuned here, and there'll be more patch news, when they actually matter. And that was Discord going off. Okay, really? Is this a serious thing? Stop it. I'm ending the video. Okay, until next time, hope you guys have a good one. My name has been Just Jared, and yeah, see you in the stars. Real quick, I want to thank all of my Patreon supporters: Heath, MacForday, Matter of Choice, Sean, Vanilla, and Wyo. Thank you very, very much. You guys are so rad. I can't thank you enough.